They played hard all year. They went through a lot. We went through a lot, ups and downs. We was fortunate to come out at the end, step it up on defense, made some adjustments at halftime, and we was able to come out with the win.
Coach, talk a little bit about the interior passing. It seemed like you guys did a magnificent job in the second half of penetrating and really finding the guys down low with some real pinpoint passing. Let's talk about that aspect of how you guys executed in the second half.
That was part of the adjustments that we wanted to make. Just sitting down talking to me and my coaching staff, we went and talked some things over at halftime, and we knew we had to run our offense, and we knew we ran our offense, and the guys did real well with lack of turnovers. We executed our plays to a T. We ran a bunch of different sets. We was fortunate to get the ball inside, and we scored on some real key buckets in the paint.
In the second half also, you really pulled it out and just basically slowed the pace way down to a T. Their coach said he was shocked by it. What were your thoughts on that? Because it really looked like it took them out of their game.
Well, we're trying to win a basketball game, so not necessarily did we slow the pace down. We just wanted to make sure we got a good shot. So we came down, instead of us coming in, rushing and people going for self, what we did was we actually ran our offense, and we ran a couple sets so we can get 5 or 6 good passes in, and then hopefully we can get somebody going back door. What I try to teach the kids is to play 2 different styles. We able to run and gun sometimes, but we also got to come down and think the game as well and be able to call a couple of passes and run some plays. They executed well down the stretch in the second half, and we was fortunate to come out with the win.
Coach, talk about your defense. You guys pretty much pressured them the entire game, even though in the first half they were able to keep it close with a couple threes. The pressure on Allegany was constant throughout.
And that's pretty much what it was. We started out in the zone, but the one kid, he was shooting the ball well. So what we did was we made some adjustments, and we went man to man and put Sean Burke to step up us on the kid number 22 and try to deny him the ball because he's an excellent shooter. And then Chaz, what I told Chaz to do, he's been our excellent point guard and our general all year. What Chaz done, he pressured defense and played well on both ends of the floor. So we pretty much, everybody had to step up on defense, and that's how we was able to turn the game around.
Coach, the big guy seemed like it got a lot of touches today. Was there something designed to get him the ball a little bit more, or was that just kind of how things fell into place?
Well, he's our anchor. Just playing pretty much in the season, we always want to start inside out. And like I said, today I always tell Josh, your time is going to dictate, what you do in the game is going to dictate how much you play. He played well, extremely well, didn't get into foul trouble. So with your big fella, you got to reward him. If he's rebounding and blocking shots for you, he has to touch the ball on offense. He did a good job on offense. He's too unselfish. He passed the ball out a couple of times where I need him to be a hawk sometimes. But today, with a collective effort, they all played well.
Josh, talk about your performance tonight, the biggest game of the year.
I mean, I just wanted to step up, play hard for my teammates. Since we went through a whole bunch this year, I just wanted to step up, play hard. One of the biggest games so far this year, so I just finished around the rim, played defense.
Did you think you get that many touches? Because you were busy.
I mean, it was like usual. I just catching and finishing. Get passes from my guards and stuff, just finishing that pass.
Coach, are free throws an emphasis with you guys? Because throughout you guys hit them all. Allegany in the first half was really good with that. Second half they missed a bunch.
Yeah, well, what I was telling, free throws is always the key. Free throws and lack of turnovers. We did well. I'm not sure about percentage, but we hit some big ones down the stretch. We missed a couple, but free throws is always an important part of the game.
Sean, just talk about your performance, not only in this game, but also for the season. You are a leader on this team. You're a familiar face on this team. A lot of new faces this year for this team. Just kind of take us through the journey a little bit.
The season, I just wanted to really just play my role and not let these guys down. And I wanted to never state championship. It felt good to win last year. I love the feeling, so I just wanted to know.
Just talk about the ups and downs. Coaches had kind of went to a lot of ups and downs. I guess it's building the chemistry. I mean, just kind of, take us through real quick the season.
I mean, it's always going to be ups and downs, but we fought through it. Adversity built us as a team and helped us pull through to win the state championship.
Rashad, just talk about your role. You know, you're one of the many new faces on this team. Just talk about your role, and today, you know, having a key role, you know, as a ball handler.
My role is to control the ball, keep it in possession, don't turn it over, and attack when needed, score, and play defense straight off the toughest man. That's what I did.
And Chaz, just talk about, again, you're another new face. A lot of new faces. I mean, just talk about your performance, and just not only for today, but just during the season.
Well, I transferred in, and the first goal that Coach Darnell set for me was to set the tempo for the team and run the team as a floor general. And for this championship game, that's what I had to do. It wasn't really about points, for me, it was just standing in front of my man and playing defense and playing my role so I can help my other teammates score and, you know, maintain the tempo.
Coach, it hasn't been easy, but you guys have won back-to-back championships. Is this one more sweeter than last year's because you did it with really a completely new team?
Well, the first one is always the best, but I appreciate this one more. Like I said, dealing with some of these guys, they was role players last year, and this year they had to step up. I pretty much threw them into the fire. So my hat goes off to all the guys that played well, my coaching staff. This year we had to coach more than we had to do last year. Last year we were senior led with Isaiah Tripp and Darius Walker and those guys. But Sean Burke came in. He was one of the reserves last year, and he had to take over that leader role as well as Kanai Cole. So I'm proud of these guys. So, you know, like I said, the first one is always good, but I appreciate this one more.
Coach, any update on that injury? It looked like pretty
Yeah,
bad injury there.
Robert McLean is a real bad sprain. He'll go get it looked at on Monday, but right now it's just a real bad sprain.
His ankle.
Yes, his ankle sprain.
It like it was walking too much, it was dancing out there. Trying to
Hey, like you said, winning cures it all. So, and like I said, I told as one of the things, and I'm glad we touched on Robert McLean. We wouldn't have won these two games without him. His intensity, his rebounding, his leadership. Yesterday he played big to score 16 points off the bench, and the day the energy that he brought us. We told him we was going to win this one for you. You came out and fought as hard as you could. Unfortunate you have an injury, but Sean, Rashad, Chaz, Josh, all those guys, they stepped up for Kevin. So I appreciate the effort that they gave.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank